Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Classical High School for Northeastern Conference Girls Basketball. The Classical Rams entertaining the Peabody Tanners. For Peabody, 0-0 is Amber Kirakopoulos. 2 is Asia Alamonte. 4 is Emily Carney. 11 is Emma Bloom. 23 is Georgia Leon. For Classical, 3 is Shayla Brinkler. 12 is Kira Edmonds. 22 is Lindsay Valeri. 25 is Jean Gupton Morrison. And 40 is Ava Thurman. Ava Thurman, certainly a name that anybody that follows classical sports will surely recognize, with Ed Thurman, Tony Thurman, Hall of Famers at Lynn Classical. They go inside, turn around, up, and good by Alamonte. Peabody went to a press, tip, and then Classical got a piece of it. Peabody tipped it, but then Valeri reached for it and went off her fingertips. So Peabody gets it back. Classical goes to a 1-2-2 full court press. Peabody handles it pretty well. Underneath, wide open for the layup. They doubled up, and Kirakopoulos laid it in. And Peabody has grabbed a quick 4-0 lead. Thurman saying she got hit. She wanted a foul. They're calling it off Peabody. Valeri will put it in play. Thurman from dead in the corner, bouncing around. Valeri comes away with it. Driving to the basket, Gupton Morrison got fouled, and then when she turned around, she ran right into Emily Carney. The foul will be on Leon. First foul of the game. Gupton Morrison will get 2 at the line. Makes the first. Gets Classical on the board. Tom Sawyer, the head guy for Classical. Stan McKeon, also the soccer coach at Peabody. Good friend. That one is no good. Kirakopoulos came up with it. Peabody will push it up. They go inside. They have to kick it back out. They go back inside. Can't get the shot off. Inside for the layup. Can't hit it. We'll get a jump ball. Edmonds get inside. Rebound got tied up. It'll be Classical's basketball. Peabody goes full court pressure. Inside, wide open. Morrison, they doubled up on Sahada Dean. And now Thurman takes it away, and we're going to get a foul against Peabody. Gupton Morrison with all 3 points. Off the nice feed from Dean. Hook was partially blocked. Morrison from under the basket. Thurman took a tough shot through the lane. Actually slipped out of her hand trying to take a lefty hook. Gupton Morrison was in the right place to field the miss, and she got hit. She's back at the free throw line for 2 more. Makes the first. She's got 4, and the score is 4-4. Missed the second one. Knocked out by Valeri. So Peabody ran 4, and then Classical ran 4. Throwing it in off the glass is Emma Bloom. Thurman takes the long 3 off the rim, no good. Tipped up. Morrison comes away with it and throws it in. 6-6, and she's got all 6. Stolen away by Morrison. Hit the bottom of the rim. Shot, missed. Rebound, Kirakopoulos lays it in. So back and forth we go. Thurman, coast to coast, lays it in. So we got a timeout call by Peabody. Both teams going full court pressure, and both teams giving up some easy layups, leaving people open, doubling up other players. So we're tied. We were tied at 4. We were tied at 6. Now we're tied at 8. Captain Morrison has 6 of the Classical's 8. We mentioned Peabody 2 and 6. They were going to be a little bit better. They were going to be at least near the top of the pack or the middle of the pack this year. They had one outstanding all-star coming back from last year, who decided to transfer out and went, I believe, to prep school. And the one good player started from last year that was a very good player. Hasn't played yet. She's hurt. So Stan McKeon having a really tough time from what they thought they would beat to the hard luck they have in trying to get wins. We got a tripping foul against Classical. That's Classical's first foul. Off the rim, no good. Off Peabody. Classical with a chance to get their first lead. Peabody drops back in a 1-2-2 zone. They took the press off and they picked off the pass. They almost lost it. Short, too strong. Edmonds comes away with the rebound. They give it to Valeri outside. Thurman looking to go to the basket. Gets swallowed up. And they call a foul on Peabody. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Thurman got stuck, and they called the touch. Sailor Brinkler coming in the game. Valeri goes out. So once again, Classical with a chance to get the lead. 3-point basket by Dean. Takeaway by Dean. Cupton got it. Jump ball. This one will go to Peabody, I think. Dean almost got 5 in a row. She made the steal. Couldn't hit the shot. They're going to get a foul on Dean. That's her second. She's got both Classical fouls, and that's going to bring Lauren Hennessy off the bench. Classical in the 2-3 zone. Three-point shot, missed. Peabody got the rebound. Shot is shot, out off Peabody. So we're tied at 4, tied at 6, tied at 8. Dean's three-pointer has given Classical the lead, 11-8, and Classical has the basketball. Travel called. Edmonds trying to make the pass, took an extra step. She got it inside to Captain Morrison, who was wide open, but she took an extra step doing it. Three-point basket by Almonte. They called it a 2, I guess. I thought it was a 3. Morrison, tough shot, gets her own rebound, and we're going to get a foul against Peabody. It'll be against Kirakopoulos. Reese Brinkler is coming in the ball game. I'm sure he's going deep into his bench. And we got another foul on Peabody. They got it inside. They set up a play. Captain Morrison got loose. They got her the ball. Couldn't get the shot off, but because they're all over and they hit her. And with 2:34 left in the first period, Peabody is in foul trouble. Classical will be shooting free throws the rest of the half. Captain Morrison have a very good first period. She's got 7 of their 12. Eight of 13, and it's 13-10. Classical takes the press off and drops back into the 2-3 zone. We got a foul against Classical. Kirakopoulos got inside to get the rebound, knocked out of bounds before she got the shot off. Almost picked off by Reese Sprinkler. Three-point basket. And we're tied again. Long rebound to Bloom. Peabody can get the lead back. They almost lost it. They call one for a foul, and it's going to be 1-on-1. Boy, they're really calling it close. Molly Mannion coming in. Sailor Brink was going out. Hennessy gets on the board. Classical's already used 9 players in the first period. too strong. Peabody comes away with it. They tried to go inside. They threw it over the head of Alamonte. Classical by 1, a minute and a half and counting. As Hennessy brings it up in that 1-2-2 zone, becomes a 3-2 zone. Inside, Gupton Morrison can't hit it. Blocked again. Peabody rips the rebound away. A minute and counting in the first period. We're going to get a foul on Classical. Boy, they really are calling it close. Looked like she's going to try to make a pass. They're giving her 2 shots. It looked like she was trying to pass it off, but they're calling it a shooting foul. And Bloom will get 2 at the line. Now they got it back and said, no, it wasn't. And it wasn't. She was passing off. I was wondering why they were giving her 2. Down the lane, off the backboard and in by Bloom. She's got 7. Peabody's leading 15-14. High arcing shot by Mannion goes. Classical back on top. Shot clock is off. Peabody can take the last shot if they choose. But instead, Captain Morrison picked off the pass, went coast to coast, and catching up was Georgia Leon for the foul. She'll get 2 at the line. She's got half their points. She's got 8. Now she's got 9. 5 of them from the free throw line. Glasgow outshot Peabody 6-0 from the free throw line, and they lead by 2. Missed that one. Long rebound to Peabody. Hit on the shot is Leon. She'll get 2 at the line with just about 10 seconds, 9.9 seconds left. Classical shooting 1-on-1. Peabody only has 1 to waste before Classical shoots 1-on-1. Doesn't get the bounce. Polari back in the game. Missed them both. Blocked by Peabody, picked off, that'll do it. So we had 4 different ties in the first period. Tied at 4, tied at 6, tied at 8, tied at 13. Peabody went up, Classical went up. It ends up with Classical leading Peabody 17-15 at the end of 1. 17-15 Classical as we'll get set to start the second 8 minutes. Captain Morrison had 9, getting a little more than half of Classical points. Emma Bloom had 7. Kiriakopoulos and Alamonte had 4 apiece for Peabody. Kick loose. Steps called against Classical. So Peabody had a chance to tie it. A 3 would give him the lead. She was set to take the shot, but she dropped the pass. The foul is going to be against Captain Morrison, I think. That's the limit, so both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the half. They're going to call steps against Kirakopoulos. Peabody drops back in that 1-2-2 zone. At times it becomes a 3-2. Tip, knocked away, jump ball, it'll be Peabody's basketball. Lauren Mendonca coming in the ball game, replacing Leon. From dead in the corner, shot up and good. Betancourt, that's a name that will ring in Peabody. Peabody almost took it away. Captain Morrison had the shot blocked by Mendonca. Knocked away by Classical. Sailor Brickler. Edmonds. And Dean will come back in. Steps called against Peabody. In the middle of our fifth tie, tied at 17. Thurman off the rim. Blocked inside. What a nice play by Mendonca. Shot up and good. 4 in a row by Betancourt. And Peabody takes a 2-point lead. Lost it. Dean lost it, and she was going to take an impossible shot in the middle of traffic, and she got hit. So she'll get 2 at the line. And Classical will be shooting 2 the rest of the way because that was Peabody's 9th. The next one will be their 10th. The best she can do is get Classical within 1. No point, it doesn't count. They stepped in the lane. So the shot doesn't count. She anticipated the shot and stepped in a little too soon. Off the rim, no good. Captain Morrison got tied up. Jump ball, it'll be Classical's basketball. Just as it came loose, they blew the whistle. We played 3 minutes. Betancourt's got 4 points, and that's it in the period. Classical looking for their first points. in 3 minutes. The runner by Edmonds too strong. Mendonca with a rebound. Bloom walks it up. From dead in the corner, Captain Morrison with the long pass to Dean. She lost it. It goes to the floor. It'll be a jump ball. It'll be Peabody's basketball. The offense in here is as cold as the weather outside. We have 4 points scored in the period, 4 by Peabody. Steps called again. We got more steps and jump balls than we have points. We're halfway through this second period, and Classical hasn't scored yet. Too strong with the shot, tipped up. Dean tracks it down. Wow, did she travel? But I guess they didn't call it because they said she didn't have control of the basketball. We got a foul against Classical, against Thurman. Dean actually traveled, but I don't think they called it because I think they're saying she wobbled it and didn't have control of it, but I don't know how that's not still a travel. Peabody still hasn't hit a free throw. Dean picked up her third foul. And we played 4.5 minutes and Classical hasn't scored yet. But Peabody's only scored 4, so the lead is 2. They missed another free throw. Peabody comes away with it. Kirakopoulos kicks it out. We got a foul against Classical. That's going to put Betancourt at the free throw line. One of these Betancourts, whether it's Taylor or Isabella, might be Isabella, is a very good pitcher. The other one is a catcher. He missed another free throw, threw an air ball. Edmonds from dead in the corner, off the rim, no good. Peabody with another rebound. Bloom had to save it. Shot, bounces around a couple of times. Captain Morrison comes away with it. Dean has to track it down. Ran right into the trees and they blocked the shot. We'll have a jump ball. It'll be Classical's basketball. Again, Classical trying to make some very tough shots. Dean going right in the middle of the defense. Trying to throw a running hook up. They were lucky they got a jump ball to get it back. Morrison got loose, missed the shot. Bloom on the fly, throws it in. Thurman got under the basket, threw it over everything, and then committed a foul. Peabody will be at the line. We got 2:27 left in the second period, and Classical hasn't scored yet. Peabody only has 6, but they wiped out the 2-point lead at the end of 1, and they lead by 4. and they're going to the free throw line, and both teams will shoot 2 the rest of the way with 2:27 left in the second period. So the offense has been virtually stagnant. We've had 5 ties in the ball game. We mentioned Peabody looking for the third one. Classical looking to get 500. They're 4-5. And getting set for a very big one here. This being Friday night. The next game will be Tuesday, and that will be Lynn English at Lynn English. Thanksgiving in January, as I like to call it. Peabody hit the line for 1-1. Mendonca. Lauren Mendonca. That's the first throw made by Peabody. Haskell's made 6, all in the first period. In and out. Peabody comes away with the rebound. Shot, no good. Valeri comes up with the loose ball. Two minutes and counting, off the rim, no good. Hennessy comes away with the rebound. She throws it up, off the rim again. Betancourt took it away from Thurman. Classical still hasn't scored. We got a foul against Classical, and that's going to put Peabody at the line for 2. The way the fouls are going, they may have to call the JVs up to finish the game. And Donka found the back of the rim with that one. One Brinkler, Reese, replaces the other Brinkler, Saylor. Mendonca has the only free throw made by Peabody in the second half. And she makes it 2. It's a 6-point lead for Peabody. Air ball picked off by Bloom. Classical hasn't scored yet. Air ball. Peabody wound up with it. Somehow they got it to Bloom. She gets hit. She'll go to the line for 2. Bloom knocks it home. Missed it. Upton Morrison. Thurman pushing it up. Hennessy got stuck. Under a minute and counting. Thurman throws in a 3. with 40 seconds left in the half. That's the first basket by Classical. Answering back is Betancourt with a 3. Off the rim, no good. We're going to get a foul against Betancourt. Off the rim, no good. She makes one. Peabody can take the last shot. Off the rim, no good. They're not going to get it off. So Classical up 2 at the end of 1. They got their first basket, a 3 by Thurman with 40 seconds left in the period. They get 4 points in the second period. That's the bad news. The good news is they're only down 6. Peabody 27, Classical 21 at halftime. Peabody has the basketball and a 6-point lead as we start the second half, and they throw the ball away. Upton Morrison had 10, 9 of them in the first period to lead Classical. Bloom had 10 to lead Peabody. Off the rim, no good. We're going to jump ball. It'll be Classical's basketball. Betancourt had 7 all in the second period, and that second period was Classical got Ava Thurman got a 3-point basket with 40 seconds left in the period. That was their first basket, and Thurman is now down on the floor. She was coming. It's not Thurman. Wait and see when she gets up. I thought it was Thurman, but it's not. It's Sahada Dean. Looked like she took a solid step and her foot kind of stuck on the floor and her body went forward. And so they're going to take a look at her, the trainer. So Classical has a chance to get on the board first. Valeri outside with the ball. Peabody in their zone. And Valeri took steps outside. She was trying to make a pass to a couple of people. And she was looking around, and when she was looking around, she shuffled her feet. So both teams have turned the ball over quickly. And now they turn, and you wonder why coaches get gray hair. They anticipated the player coming to the bench, Peabody bench, and they threw the pass. And the Peabody didn't play there. And there's another one. They throw the pass, took their eye off the ball, and it goes out. So both coaches getting a lot of gray hair. Tough shot by Bloom. Kirakopoulos picked off the pass and now throwing in a 3. And that's Leon. And Peabody has their biggest lead of 9. They don't want Upton Morrison way out there. Pop loose, another turnover. Peabody gets the basketball. Too strong to the basket. Thurman comes away with it. Thurman took steps. She tried to go a little too much one-on-one. She was all by herself. They forced her wide, and she still tried to kick the shot. Little turnaround, can't hit it. Now they had two people wide open, but they couldn't handle the basketball. The turnover, or the jump ball, excuse me, will go to Peabody. Underhand layup draws the foul. Kira Koplis was going away from the basket. Not a great shot, but they hit her, and she'll get two at the line. Second foul on Gupton Morrison. First one's an air ball. Off the rim, no good. They come away with it. Gupton Morrison picks off the pass. Tip, and tipped twice by Peabody. Blocked from behind. Hennessy tries to dump the pass in, jump ball. It'll go to Classical. Morrison outside. Steps called as she tried to go to the basket, trying to squeeze between two defenders. Shot no good. Hennessy tracks it down, gets it to Gupton Morrison. She'll bring it up. Valeri, outside. They're trying to get inside against this Peabody 2-3 zone. Gupton Morrison had it. It goes to the floor, jump ball. It'll be Peabody's basketball. In the last almost 12 minutes, Classical's got 4 points, 1 basket. Couldn't get the shot off. They bounce it inside, and they bounce it off Alamonte. So both teams just throwing the ball away. We've had 1 basket, a 3-point basket by Leon, and that's been it, and we played half a period. Off the rim, no good. Peabody with another rebound, and Classical with another foul. Perfect position by Alamonte, and they try to go over her. Classical will jack it up, full court pressure. And Stan McKean wants a timeout when he saw Classical going full court pressure. We've had 5 different ties. The last one, Peabody got a basket that tied at 17 to start the second period after we had 4 ties in the first period. Peabody went on an 8-0 run. They wound up 12-3 in the period. Classical getting their 1 basket, a 3-point shot by Thurman with 40 seconds left. Captain Morrison added 1 free throw. They got 4 points in the second period, and they're only down 6. But now a 3-point basket by Leon has stretched it to 9, and halfway through the second period, Classical hasn't scored. So they got 1 basket in 12 minutes. I thought they were going to call a travel on Bloom. She took an extra step, but they call a foul on Classical. That's the 3rd foul on Sailor Brinkler. Classical has committed 3 fouls. Non-shooting foul. Betancourt will put it in play. Short. Betancourt comes away with it. Gets it to Bloom. Inside. Nice pass inside. They missed the shot, but they pick up the foul. Good ball movement. Very unselfish. Four fouls on Classical. Kiriakopoulos gets the bounce. Peabody's only got 1 basket and 1 free throw in this second period in 4.5 minutes, but they're up 10. 11. She made them both. 32. 21. They can't get inside against Peabody. They picked the pass off. Bloom throws it in. Thurman got a break. Again, that's a wild shot to take. Going to the basket in the trees. Had no chance to make it. That's when your coaches say, let her take those shots. But Classical got a break because she got fouled. She'll get 2 at the line. We're looking to get Classical on the board. She banks it in. She almost broke the backboard with that shot. It's nice to see Dean coming back. She was hurt. Didn't bank that one in. Peabody comes away with it. So it took Classical 5 minutes and 5 seconds to get their first point. And that's what they have, 1 point. Betancourt somehow squeezed it off. That was a tough shot, too. She gave Classical a break there. Way too strong. Thurman's going to go back to the free throw line. The smallest player on the court got inside and rebounded the miss off the glass. And she's going to get 2 at the line. Off the rim, no good. That one's no good. Peabody comes away with the rebound. Bloom took a tough shot. I think she was looking for a foul. Thurman lost it out of bounds. Leon got a piece of the ball, knocked it loose, and then Thurman lost it out of bounds. Taken away by Reese Sprinkler. 2 minutes and counting left in this third period. No good. Turnaround, no good. They lost it. Thurman got it back. Throws it in on the run. And we got a timeout. The lead is 10. 1:42 left. That was Classical's first basket. She got Classical's first basket in the second period with 40 seconds left. She gets their first basket in the third period with 1:42 left. Peabody's only got 7 points in the period, but they're able to up the lead into double digits, virtually shutting Classical out until that last basket by Thurman. So 7 points by Classical in 14 and a half minutes. Talk about the weather being cold outside. Peabody isn't that much hotter. Classical will go full court. Bettencourt gets it up. She lost it as she went to the floor. Captain Morrison, Thurman. She took steps. Stripped away by Thurman, picked off by Morrison. And we got a technical foul. Coach, I don't know if it was Coach McKean or somebody on the bench said something on that last call when they didn't call the foul. And they called a technical foul. Morrison missed the first. Thurman stripped it. I think Peabody thought it should have been a foul. And he let their decision be known. And it cost them. Actually, it didn't. They missed both shots. Morrison had 9 in the first period. She got a free throw with 11 seconds left in the second period. And that's it. They've shut her down because they blocked that inside. Classical can't get inside. Blocked, and they try to go again. And they got blocked and knocked out by Alamonte. A minute and counting left in the third period. Thurman from long range goes in a 3. Classical's got 6 in the period. Thurman's got 6. They throw it over the top to Bloom. Double clutching with Kira Karpelis. She threw a two-handed layup in. 30 seconds left. Captain Morrison all by herself. They doubled up and left her alone. Morrison seals it away. They had Kirakopoulos all by herself. Now Morrison throws it away. Can't get the shot off. Little helter-skelter at the end. So Peabody was up 6. They got it as high as 11. Classical cut it to 7. Peabody wins by a point. Thurman kept Classical in it, getting 6 in the third period. It's Peabody 36, Classical 29 at the end of 3. So the third period, Peabody only got 9 points, but they gained a point because Classical only got 8, 6 of them by Ava Thurman. So that 6-point halftime lead jumps to 7, but Classical got it back under double digits. It was as high as 11. Classical has the basketball. Thurman with another 3. Betancourt tracks down the long rebound. County pushes it up. Up and good by Bloom. Classical's problem is they've waited an awful long time to score. Thurman, tough shot again. Classical. He said one thing, he pointed another way. Peabody thought they had the ball. Thurman pointed and said Peabody touched it, but he pointed down court like it was going to give it to Peabody. But it's Classical's basketball. 3-point shot by Dean for a second trifecta, and the lead is down to 6. A minute into this fourth period. Betancourt got swallowed up. Loose in the paint. It went down and came back out again. Mendonca, by accident, got the pass. Couldn't knock it in. Classical's got a chance to get a little closer. Off the rim, no good. Peabody comes away with the basketball. Bloom faked the 3-point shot. We got a foul against Classical. Fifth team foul. Valeri and Edmonds are coming back. Mannion and Resprinkler go out. Captain Morrison with the rebound. Thurman with another tough shot. Valeri will put it in play. Another tough shot by Thurman in among the trees. Peabody just took it away. Betancourt got tied up. It'll be Peabody's basketball. They only have 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Bloom from the foul line throws it in. Looked like it was going to come back out again. And the lead is 8. 3 minutes in to this fourth period. Off the rim, no good. Jump ball will go to Classical. Thurman hustling in. Tying up Bloom. Steps against Edmonds. She was going to take the shot. Try to go baseline. Took 2 steps before she put the ball on the floor. They try to tip it over the top to Mendonca with that full court press. And Mendonca knocked it out. And Classical wants a timeout. Just under 5 minutes left in this one. Peabody leading it by 8. "23 of Classical's 32 points have come from Captain Morrison and Thurman. Dean is the only one with more than 1 basket. She's got 2 trifectas. Manning has a basket and Hennessy has a free throw. But it's all Captain Morrison Thurman for Classical. Peabody's got Kirakopoulos with 8, Alamonte with 4, Betancourt with 7, Bloom has got 16. And on the offensive end for Classical, they're only getting 1 shot at the basket. They're not getting any. They got in the first half. They got a couple of extra rebounds, picked up a couple of fouls. They had 6 free throws in the first period. They've only made 2 since. They haven't had that many because they haven't been able to get inside. Most of the time, they're only getting 1 shot at the basket. Thurman outside with Dean. Captain Morrison squeezed it off, couldn't hit it. Tip. Peabody takes it away. Jump ball, it'll be Peabody's basketball. They try to go deep. Captain Morrison picked it off. Edmonds can't hit it. Morrison threw a wild shot up there. That was because she got hit. She'll go to the free throw line. Morrison made a great play to pick off that. They went touchdown to Connie to try and get her loose down court with the full court press. Captain Morrison made a very nice play picking it off. She makes the free throw. She can get them back within 6. And she does. She almost lost it kicking it out. Inside, Kirakopoulos lost it. Right to Bedgood, but she couldn't make the shot. Dean was out in front, but had to wait for the ball. Morrison got hit going to the line. Half the period left. Morrison could get them a little closer from the free throw line. She just made 2. Now she's going to get 2 more. Team fouls are even at 5. And Kirakopoulos is coming out because she's got some blood around the mouth area or somewhere on her, the official noticed. Molly Mannion's coming in Valeri goes out. She missed that one. Connie comes away with the rebound. So the lead is 5 as we're halfway through and counting this fourth and final period. They're making some, Peabody's making some tough passes like that one right there. They were lucky to get that pass back. Off the rim, no good. Captain Morrison with another rebound, and they get a foul on Alamonte. Not a shooting foul, but Classical will be shooting the rest of the game. Classical has 1 to waste. And Classical can get a lot closer. They're only down 5. Plenty of time left. That's a tough pass, but they complete it to Mannion. Tough shot. Goes to the floor. Peabody winds up with it. Jump ball, it'll be Classical's basketball. Kirakopoulos is back. Edmonds will inbound it. Out deep to Mannion. Shot off the rim, no good. Dean with the long rebound. Edmonds throwing it up, can't get it. Peabody knocked it out. 3 minutes straight up to play. Peabody is led virtually. Well, Classical had a 2-point lead at the end of the first period. Peabody tied it up, took the lead, and they've led ever since. Shot, no good. They got Mannion open, missed the shot. Peabody will get the basketball. That would have been a very big basket. Peabody wants a timeout. 2:56 left in this Northeastern Conference girls battle. Classical looking to get to 500. They're 4-5. Peabody looking for their 3rd win of the season to go 3-6. I mentioned Classical. We had 4 ties in the first period. Last one was at 13-13. Classical took a 17-15 lead at the end of 1. Peabody got a basket to tie it. They went on to outscore Classical at the time 8-0. They wound up outscoring them 12-4. In the period, opened up a 6-point lead. They got it to 11 in the 3rd period. Thurman got 6 points late in the 3rd period, along with a basket by Captain Morrison to cut the lead back to 7 at the end of 3. They've cut it down now to 5. Steps called against Peabody. Classical with another opportunity to get closer. Coming up on 2.5 left in the game. Morrison inside. Wild shot. Mannion couldn't get the shot off. We'll get a jump ball. It'll be Peabody's basketball. The officials are getting together. One official thought it was so now they changed it and they're going to give it to Classical. They lose it. Connie saved it. What a nice play by Connie. Bouncing it to Betancourt. Peabody can shorten the game up. Shot, no good. Kirakopoulos with the rebound. Betancourt can't hit it. Captain Morrison comes away with it. Dean lays it in. Classical takes a timeout. Captain Morrison to Thurman to Dean for the layup, and it's a 3-point game with 1:58 left in the basketball game. Classical is shooting free throws 1-1. Classical has a foul to waste before Peabody shoots. It's Peabody's turn to go ice cold in this period. They've only got 2 baskets by Bloom. 4 points in 6 minutes and 2 seconds. They watched that 11-point lead slip back to 7 at the end of 3. They watched it slip to 5. Now they see it slip to 3. 1 possession. Classical, and they've got Dean and Thurman who have thrown in threes. Bloom gets it up. It's taken away by Captain Morrison. Missed the shot. Mannion followed, missed it. And they're calling it out off Peabody. 1.5 minutes left. Classical has the basketball, down 3. Morrison couldn't hit the shot, and we got a foul. It won't be a shooting foul, but both teams will be shooting the rest of the way. So Peabody now can shrink the game up. A basket here would be big. Classical needs a stop. And they've got a few of them here in the 4th period because Peabody only has 2 baskets. Bloom threw an air ball, and Kirakopoulos saved him. Bloom to the basket, throws it in. That's a huge basket. Under a minute left. Dean, tough shot that goes out of bounds. Tom Sawyer was looking for a 5-second call when Taylor Betancourt got stuck with the basketball, but they got it away. Now, if Classical fouls, they put Peabody at the line. It's a 2-possession game. One has to be a 3-point basket, and there's only 41 seconds left, and Peabody has the basketball. So if Classical wants to go to 500, they're going to have to come up with a couple of miracles here in the last 40 seconds. They get it in bounds. Classical has to foul. They can't let him run time off the clock. I can't believe Classical's not fouling. We finally get a foul. They let 18 seconds run off the clock. They need 2 possessions. Kirakopolis is at the line for 1-1, but Classical let a lot of time run off the clock, needing 2 possessions. They get another shot. Captain Morrison stepped in. She stepped in the lane before the shot went off. So she gets 1-1 again. Everything going Peabody's way, and they only have 6 points in the period. Absolutely amazing. She hit the rim and got the bounce. Everything going Peabody's way. They were only up 7 points going into this period. With 22 seconds left, that was their 7th point. And they're still up 6. Missed it. Classical taking an awful lot of time. They got to get the ball up. Jump ball. It'll be Peabody's basketball. Timeout Peabody. 12 seconds left. Classical brought the ball up like we got a lot of time still. This is the 3rd period. They're down 6. This game is over. They need 2 3-point baskets. 12 seconds left. Peabody has the basketball. "34 of the 37 points have been scored by Thurman, Captain Morrison, and Dean. They only have a basket and a free throw other than those 3 scorers. Classical is missing Amber Creighton tonight, a big part of their rebounding and offense. With what everybody has, the flu going everywhere. They go touchdown. They don't. I don't know why they shot it, and I don't know why Classical's fouling. I can't believe Kirakopolis shot the basketball. Stan McKean and Sandra, what are you doing? Taylor Bettengore did the right thing. She caught the touchdown pass and then dribbled away from the basket to run the clock down. That's her first point. Father, the football and baseball coach, and he also coached their 2 daughters in Little League. She makes them both. She would have got another one. Classical stepped in again. Buzzer sounds, and Peabody is going to spring the upset. Classical's not going to go to 500. They're going to go to 4-6. They only got 20 points in the last 3 periods. 4 in the second period, and the basket came with 40 seconds left. The free throw came with 11 seconds left. They only got 8, and those points came late in the second period, and they only got 8 in the third period. They cut an 11-point lead all the way down to 3, and then Peabody made them pay with a couple of free throws and a basket. They built the lead back up, and Peabody winds up winning it by 8, 45-37 for Peabody. Bloom had 18, Kirakopolis had 9, Isabel Betancourt had 7. On the other side, Mannion had a basket. Hennessy had a free throw. Sahada Dean had two trifectas and 8 points. Ava Thurman had 11 points. And Jean Gupton Morrison had 15, 9 of them coming in the first period. Classical just went ice cold offensively. Couldn't make baskets. They couldn't get inside against the Peabody zone. They were getting one shot at the basket with Peabody rebounding, and a lot of turnovers, a lot of jump balls, and a lot of fouls, and a lot of free throws missed. And it'll be a happy bus ride back to Peabody, and Classical now has to get ready for a crosstown big game against Lynn English coming in Tuesday, and they'll have a lot to work on in practices up until then. But right now, Peabody is celebrating a win over Classical. Peabody 45, Classical 37. Peabody will go to 3-6. Classical will go to 4-6. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.